Oh, folks. Wow. Crewman Studios coming at you. Smart person is going to ask, hey, why is that, Steve? Because I have 6 shows coming up. So, I decided to make a quick little rundown here of how exactly I'm going to do that. This is the actual guitar I'm going to use. This is the Dreamcatcher Rainmaker fixed bridge because I'm going to be playing outside some. This guitar stays in tune amazingly well. Coming at you with the FM3 today. That's what I'm going to use. All right, guys. Without further ado, let's take a look here at what we got. Now, hey, Steve, how are you going to do this? Real quick, folks, everything is in line on the FM3. All right. All right. Now, the first amp that I usually open with is the C45 model right here. And I've got it hitched up to the screen so we can see what I'm doing. The presets are all in a line. And I do use a bunch of them. I don't just stay on one preset and use scenes because every amp has a bunch of scenes. And so this is the first one. It's the C45 with my cabinet. Sounds massive at shows. Not as high gain as I use with my band, okay, with the Aliens, okay. But still, you know, pretty good. And I have it fixed to where I can just turn off the delay. And the neck pickup gives us a really nice tone. Right, very cool. And then I have a phaser. So cool. This makes a bunch of appearances in the show. There's also this. This is kind of cool. This is my Filtron phaser. I like that a lot. Let me show you the actual amp settings. I don't really care if you take them. It's okay. Because you're not going to sound like me. All right. But there's the amp settings. There you go. And again, guys, these are tried and true at shows. I hope that's translating. These have been adjusted during shows. All right, let's keep going here, guys. And the other amp, which is this one, sounds really, really good live. It's my Vox model. And this thing just really sounds great live. Remember, guys, this is for the cover band I play in, so lots of different sounds. And then this. See that? And I've got everything arranged so it's pretty quick. That's pretty cool. And it does have a boost. I have a boost on. And right back to where we were. Sounds great on the 7-string. Right? So cool. And then what happens is, because it's a cover band gig, we gotta have a nice clean sound. Yeah. right? Now I use this sound a lot live, guys, a lot. So I have a bunch of iterations of it. This is with the delay. And it just sounds beautiful with the 7 string. Now, what I do on the 7 is I do put it in the, what I call the 4th position. And it gives us some single coil vibe there, which is very nice live. And this is one of the main sounds. This is what I use on the jazz stuff that we do, the jazz standards. We play some jazz standards. Now, I can't do that right now because of all the nonsense on YouTube if you play a cover. And we can't take that chance. Needless to say, it sounds really nice on jazz chord, right? You know, I'm going to stop saying that because what is a jazz chord? I don't know. What is a rock chord? What is that? You ever thought about that? What is a rock chord? What is a jazz chord? Think about that. I got to stop saying that. I was thinking about that the other day. Right? Let's say it like this. The extensions sound really nice on this setting. And I did program a boost into it that's about this. Right? So, in case I need to jump out of the mix, it's there. And then right back to it. And singers really appreciate this. Because I can drop back behind them in the mix if I need to without any interference from the soundboard. The bass strings on the 7 string sound really good. As you can see, this is the John Petrucci amp, the clean channel. And it just sounds wonderful. And that is really big, guys, going through the PAs that I play through. Remember, all of these sounds are designed to go through a PA. All right? All right, so nice. Even the big open chords. Put some delay with that. Right? Right? That sounds really good. I'm very happy with that one. I always make sure it's under my foot in a very convenient place. Let's roll it, guys. Let's keep it going. I want to share with you the new setting that I'm very excited about. I created a Dr. Z rig. And let's get the amp up there so you can see what I did. And this is the newest addition to my live cover band setup. This is a Dr. Z amp, once again going through my cabinet. And because we have to keep the cabinets uniform during the show. If you don't, it's gonna really move the mid-range around and cause a bunch of issues once they get the sound set. So these are all the same cabinets. And so this is the Dr. Z that I've been using live. I tried it the other night. I had a show the other night. And the cover band show, not the Resident Aliens. And I just think it's wonderful. And then we're gonna, you know, put that humbucker on it, right? So you can see that when you're playing covers, that's really gonna come in. It's gonna come up big at a show. And when I add some tape delay into it, let's go down to that low D. Right? See, that thing is just ringing out. Very beautiful live. Very beautiful. And I have duplicated some real world gig advice. I have duplicated all of these settings in mono. They are duplicated directly under these. We don't need to see them. It's just the same exact settings set up in complete mono. And everything is mono. Mono chorus, mono delay, everything. And so they can appear in mono if I have to. The exact same. That's what's so great about the Axe effects. You can set up just different versions of the same thing depending on where you are. So, bridge pickup. And you can see that would have a lot of uses, okay, in a show. Right? And then we're going to kick the comp on. Just gives us that old school. This is a model of the Keeley. And pretty cool. And you can see it really sounds cool. Like if you were, playing some bluesy stuff or some of the pop covers, that compressor really adds some I'd say girth to it. I do have an EP boost set up as well on this. Now this is very useful sound. And also there's no change of preset in this one, so it's right there within the scenes. So this is pretty cool. You want to hear that? Hear the difference there, guys. Let's go back to it. That's without the EP. And then here it comes with it. Yeah, that sounds really nice. And again, it is in the preset, so it's just a scene. That is scene 4, as you can see up there. And then we've got everything in between there. Right? And what do I mean? I mean, we've got the bridge pickup. We've got the mid. Both. Very cool. Very Joe Bonamassa, right? And then we've got the neck pickup. And then this is one that I use a lot on stage. And of course, our volume. Now, we're going to dispel that myth right now. There's a lot of people up on YouTube saying that, oh, can I do that again like a little girl? Oh, modelers don't do the back off of the volume. Yes, they do. And how about that? And then all the way. Right? And then all the way. Not all the way, about half. Now, are you telling me that modelers don't do the volume trick? They do. The Axe Effects definitely does. That's about as realistic as it can get. All right. And very cool. And then so easy just to get back. See that? And guys, all of my setup is designed for spillover. Every preset, every scene, it is all spillover, 100% spillover. And that's just the way I like it. I think it sounds better. And remember, you're not playing in your room at shows. This channel's about shows. You're not playing in your room at shows. All right. So when this thing here goes through a PA with 25 speakers, you need spillover, or it could turn into a mess. And these scenes fade into each other, and so you really need spillover. I really believe, unless you're going for some kind of stark like that, and then stop, right? And that's cool too. But for playing with a singer like I do, everything fades into the other preset. There's another Dr. Z rig here. The strap is really giving me trouble. There's another Dr. Z. Now, what's cool about this one I have set for the gallop. This thing. God, I could do that all day long. I never get tired of that, right? All right, I love that thing. So really digging the Dr. Z amp on stage. On stage, it sounds really, really wonderful. And okay, guys, that's enough for today. And that is how I'm going to play these 6 shows that are coming up. Now, one of them is going to be quite long. So we're going to, bring the FM3, run it in stereo, and get that done. Because at the other shows, sometimes I have to run in mono. Again, I don't really like to run in mono because the Axe effects are so vivid. They're so wonderful when you actually put them through a PA. And that's, why so many people use it. And but that is how I'm going to get through the 6 shows that are coming up. So I hope that gives you some ideas. And we will see you down the road.